Good morning, students. In the previous videos I have explained you half of this story, Sultan Ghiyasuddin in the Qazi's court. But let us take a recap of this story so that you will understand the conclusion. In this story it is told that Sultan Ghiyasuddin Azam Shah, he is the ruler of province of Bengal. Sonargaon is the capital of his province. Capital means as Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra, like that. Sonargaon is the capital of his province of Bengal. Okay, he was a good ruler, he is a wise person, and also it is told that he is respected man of learning. He has a respect of man of learning means he respect well educated peoples or knowledgeable persons. Then it is also told that he had a deep regard for law. Deep regard for law means he cared for law, he considered for law. One day by mistake, while practicing archery, he accidentally wounded the only son of the poor widow, and she was weeping and wailing. This poor lady, this poor widow went to Qazi. This Qazi is also an honest and upright man. Upright means honest man. So by listening this all the things, he sent his officer to summon the Sultan. Summon means order him to come in the court. Summon means to order someone to come. Okay, so when this officer reached the palace, this guard stopped him and they inquired about his business. Means they asked him what work he has to this Sultan. When they learned that he had come to serve a summons to Sultan, they were shocked and they refused to let him go inside the palace. The officer was now in a fix. In a fix means he was in a very awkward situation. He did not understand what he should do exactly. But after thinking a little while, he sat there in front of the door of this Sultan, its palace, and then he began to sound the azan and call for the prayer loudly. And by listening this was not the time of prayer. When Sultan heard this, he asked his guards to call that person inside immediately. Then the soldiers rushed out the palace gates. They caught that officer and they bring him in front of this Sultan. When the officer knelt before the Sultan, and he was very trembling with the fear. He was shivering, he was shaking fully with the fear. He mustered all his courage. Mustered means he gathered all his courage, and he explained everything what had happened. Why he gave a call for azan. Then, shaking hands, he gave the summons to Sultan. He was still so much scared, so much frightened that his hands are shivering, his hands are shaking. This Ghiyasuddin took the summons, he read it, and he also sent the officer back. He told him to go back to the Qazi, and also he told him that he will be present in the Qazi's court next day. The next morning, the Sultan got ready to appear before the Sultan. He is getting ready. But before that, he hid a sharp sword in his robe and threw it out. In his robe means you can see that what kind of dress he is wearing. This dress, this coat is called as robe. So he hid a sharp sword in his robe, and then he set out. He means he start going there. Now let us see the next remaining part. The courtroom was packed with the people. Everyone was eager to see what would happen. The Qazi entered and took his place on the high seat of honor. In a little while, Sultan Ghiyasuddin entered the courtroom. Everyone stood up to show respect to the Sultan. But the Qazi did not get up. The Sultan stood up in the docks and the trial began. The widow presented her complaint. The Qazi took note of all the evidence and in a grave voice addressed the Sultan. Full courtroom was packed with the people. Do you know why? Because everyone was eager to see what would happen. The Qazi was the ruler of this province. He is standing as a criminal, as an offender in the courtroom. So when first Qazi entered in the courtroom, everyone stood up. Even when Sultan entered in the courtroom, everyone stood up except this Qazi, because here Qazi is the higher authority. Sultan stood up in the docks. Docks means the place in a criminal law court where the accused person sits or stands during the trial. In the courtroom, you will see that there is one place where this offender or a criminal is standing. Okay, I hope you understand the docks, meaning of docks. Okay, the next one, trial. Trial means the process in a court of law where a judge listens to evidence and give his judgment. Trial means the process in a court of law where a judge listens to evidence and give judgments. The widow presented the complaints. The Qazi took note of all the evidence. Evidence means proofs. He listened everything. He checked out the proofs and then in a grave voice. Grave voice means serious sound. He addressed means Sultan, said to Sultan, "You are guilty of causing the death of the only son of this poor widow. According to the law, you must pay a fine for this offense. I order you to do that without delay. Now, you are proved as a criminal. You are proved as an offender. So, you have to pay a fine." The Sultan accepted the judgment and apologized to the widow. He arranged to pay the fine immediately. The widow felt satisfied that the offense was brought home to the offender. The offense was brought home to the offender means the one who had done something wrong has proved guilty and got the punishment. The offense was brought home to the offender means the one who has done something wrong was proved guilty and punished. When the case was over, the Qazi got up from his high seat of honor. Respectfully, he bowed to the Sultan and requested him to take his seat. Now, the case is over. Judgment is done. So, he got up from his place. He bowed down, means he showed respect to Sultan and request Sultan to sit on his place. The Sultan then drew the hidden sword from his robes and told the Qazi, "I am happy that you did not waver in your duty. You did not hesitate to punish me. Otherwise, I would have beheaded you with his sword." In the previous passages, you have seen that Sultan had hid a sword in his robe. Now he has drew it. It means he took it out and he told Qazi that I am so happy that you have done your duty properly. Waver means falter. Did not waver means you did not do any fault in your duty. You did not hesitate to punish me. If you have done like that, I must have beheaded. Beheaded means cut your head. The Qazi then put his hand under the cushion where the Sultan was seated and brought out a whip. He said, Your Majesty, I am happy because you obeyed the law. Otherwise, I have whipped you in this court. The Sultan then got up and embraced the Qazi. Thank you, we both did our duty, he said. Everyone present in the courtroom praised the two great men. Now Qazi also showed a whip which was hiding under his cushion. What is meant by whip? Whip means a long thin piece of leather which has a handle and is used for hitting animals to make them run fast. Okay, whip. You can see in this picture what is meant by whip. He also told this Sultan, if he has not accepted the law, he had not obeyed the law, he must have whipped the Sultan. So, by listening this, Sultan got up and embraced him. What is meant by embraced? Embrace means to put your arms around somebody as a sign of love and happiness. As mother embrace her child, as father take his son near him with love, that is called embraced. Now everyone in the court was very pleased, and they praise both of this person because they have done their duties properly. I hope you understand the story. If you like this story, please click on like button, share, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.